So we're watching a number of developing stories, and as you can see there, the chairperson of the IEC is currently speaking at the signing-in ceremony that's currently taking place in KwaZulu-Natal. Let's listen in.
Holds profound significance as we witness leaders of political parties and independent candidates come together to publicly pledge to abide by the Electoral Code of Conduct for the forthcoming elections. Just in case you're wondering why we do it today, this is a promotion event of the code. Every one of the independent candidates, the contestants in these elections, candidates, were issued with a certificate last week because they have complied with the requirements to contest. And one of those requirements was indeed to sign a form wherein they commit to upholding the Code of Conduct. We are not doing this today for the first time, but today we do it because we are required to educate others about this code and to promote it. And so we do today, even as we stand at this august occasion. This code provides the framework for conduct consistent with the vision of our democratic ancestors, who envisioned a society at peace with itself and all its constituents. It is a statutory instrument for realizing free and fair elections. It requires profound political leadership, and its observance requires that we reflect not only on the commitment that each one of us must have at a time such as this, but to collectively dedicate all of our efforts in realizing an election whose outcome we can all be truly grateful that it is indeed free and fair. As leaders, we bear the responsibility of guiding our nation towards a vision of peace and tranquility. While the leaders present here today represent a fraction of all of the parties registered in our country at this moment, it is nevertheless an important part, because leaders of the future will indeed come among all of the contestants that are here today. It requires of all of us to pause and think about the responsibility we have to the future and generations of this country that we must serve at a time such as this. Beyond adherence to the code, political parties, independent candidates, and citizens must actively promote the awareness of this code, its purpose, and support every effort to ensure it is realized. I do not want us to burden the law enforcement agencies, because we are Africans. Many of the people who are contesting here, in fact, know each other for long. They've been comrades in their own language for long. They are cousins, but they come from villages and society in general. And we are Africans. We know we are neighborly. We need to do so even in this campaign. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, upholding the provisions of the Code of Conduct reinforces democratic values such as tolerance, respect for diversity, and the peaceful resolution of disputes. These values are essential for the functioning of a healthy democracy and for the fostering of trust between citizens and their elected representatives. We know that political violence and intimidation can undermine the integrity of electoral processes and deter citizens from exercising their right to vote. By complying with the code, political parties help prevent such incidents, and contribute to a peaceful electoral environment. I don't want to be naughty. My colleagues know that I am not naughty naturally. But you all saw I was sitting in a seat that is vacant at the moment. I actually felt very secure. There were all these political parties behind me. They had my back covered. And I want to say to them, your back is also going to be covered. Just campaign properly.